Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. I hope you all are doing extremely well. So, today, as usual, we're going to tap right into this energy. Let's see what is going on. What is it that you need to know? Or what is it that you may need to be aware of? We got the Two of Wands popping out. So, you could be planning to clear the scene, you planning to move away from something. But let's tap in. Let's see what is going on in these energy streets. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you could be moving away from something, someone, some type of situation you are moving away from. It's like you have firm boundaries now. You have firm boundaries. You could have felt like someone was dangling carrots in front of you. You could have felt like someone was keeping you in the fog, or you was in some type of situation where you wasn't getting any clarity. You could have been trying to get clarity until you just said the hell with it and start planning your escape, or you start planning to change your location. It's like you just put your plans in motion. We had a page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Wands, Six of Swords in the reverse, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Cups. Yeah, you left. You left a situation. Now, for some of you, this could have been some type of job or work situation that you have separated yourself from. It's like, again, and I know I was picking up on it, like someone could have really been out here dangling carrots in front of you, like offering you a promotion, the promotion never came. Offering you a raise, the raise never came. I feel like someone here forced you to either quit a job, walk away from a job, or just plan to take your talent somewhere else. Because, see, a lot of times, we work these jobs and these companies have these people in position that abuse their power, they bully you. I feel like someone here, this person or this situation, but I'm getting more so over like it's a work situation. It could have been, you could have found yourself, competing for a position. This person dangling the promotion in front of you, dangling a raise in front of you. I'm getting like at some point, you just said the hell with it. And you move forward doing your own thing, or you are planning to leave a job behind. For a lot of you, this is a toxic work situation that you have been dealing with for a long time. Like you could have been putting up with the manager bullshit, the GM bullshit. HR ain't doing what it is they supposed to do. Someone here did not stand up and do what it is that they promised you or that they said that they was gonna do. Now I feel like again, I'm getting like it could have been between you and another employee, or this have something to do with a work situation and your finances. I feel like, yeah, you hauled ass on them. You could have just walked out. You quit. You told them you done. You're not coming back. For a lot of you, you could have left. Ain't even get no 2 week notice. You just hauled ass. Cause see, sometime enough be enough. People know exactly what they be doing. I feel like you could have found yourself like a lot of times, we work jobs to make ends meet. We work jobs to do what we got to do for the kids, our family, ourselves, our livelihoods. Our jobs is our livelihood. But at some point, you got to say the hell with that. I'm going to just take a leap of faith and I'm gonna see what the universe have in store for me. You could have found yourself stressed out about this situation. You need your job because you have things that you have to do, but the bullshit putting up with going to this job is causing you to stress. The messy coworkers, the bosses that's not doing what they got to do. I feel like you could have just said the hell with the 9 to 5, the mundane, or you are on the verge of getting out of corporate America and doing your own thing. But at one point, it could have stressed you out. You could have been like, you walking into the unknown. You could have walked out and they know what was coming next. But I feel like you ain't stressed out no more. You don't bounce back from that worry. You don't bounce back from that anxiety. You don't bounce back from those nights when you couldn't sleep, worrying about how your bills was gonna get paid, worrying about how you was gonna do what it is you gotta do for the kids. Those days are over. I feel like you could be on the verge of changing careers. You could be on the verge of just moving forward. Now, for a lot of you, you have left a job, you have left a work situation, and they trying to get you to come back. They trying to get you to, they trying to promise you those things that they was dangling in front of you before. And a lot of you saying, you saying, I don't even want the offer. You are refusing someone offer. I feel like you ready to do your own thing. And I get this message all the time. Like for a lot of you, you about to open your own business. You about to start your own thing. But again, you could be if you could be again in fear of the unknown because things take time to build. We had a page of pentacles and a queen of pentacles. I feel like you are tired of the 9 to 5. You tired of working for the scraps. Nowadays, working for these jobs and you put all your time on a job, you don't have enough time to be home with your family, with your kids, doing things that make you happy. It's just a modern day slavery. Because once you look back over all them years, your social security ain't adding up to you working all these years for this job. You don't put up with so much bullshit till you stress out. I feel like you left. So for some of you, you on the verge of leaving a job behind. You is on the verge of leaving a toxic work situation behind. Because I feel like again, it was something being dangled in front of you until you said enough is enough and you started to use your discernment. Now, for a lot of you, you could have been offered a promotion and they gave it to someone else. Or you could have been, waiting on a raise that never came. But something forced you to change the way you see things, change your direction, or you are on the verge of changing your direction. For a lot of you, you was dealing with someone that, someone that's the job bully. Now, whether this is a manager, supervisor, someone in HR, I feel like it could have, it hurted you. It hurted you. For a lot of you, you are on the verge of leaving a work situation behind. You ready to do your own thing. You ready to start your own business. I feel like you could have been working around co-workers, bosses that overstep their boundaries, that don't respect your boundaries, can't keep their word. I feel like this company wants you back. It's a company that you walked away from, want to make you another offer to come back, but I feel like they waited a little bit too late. You left a work situation that you know I feel like it was mm, these they want you back. I'm getting a financial situation. Now, for a lot of you, someone owe you some money. Someone owe you some money, and they playing games. They could have took a loan from you, got a loan from you, telling you, "Oh, I'm gonna pay you back on such and such day," but that day come and they quiet as a mouse. Something here going on financially. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. But see, what people don't realize is eventually you start strategizing on ways to do what it is you got to do for you, to do what it is you got to do for your family. You're going to get off your ass and you're going to get on your feet and make things work. They can't keep you down because where there's a will, there is a way. You could have found yourself, you are someone that's career oriented. You could have found yourself dedicating a lot of time, years with a company, and they faking the phone, dangling promises, and mm, it's always a problem when it come down to you getting what it is that you're supposed to get for the time, the effort that you put in. Now, for a lot of you was working at a job where, or you are currently working at a job where you was passionate about this job. You was to, be jolly in the morning when you get up. You was happy to go to this job. But over time, it's like dealing with the people. For some of you, dealing with the commute. It's just so much going on with this job. The managers, the HRs, the supervisors, they make you don't even want to show up. But as someone that's responsible, someone that's grounded, we could coexist. I know what I got to do, and I know why I'm here. I'm here to hit the clock, do what I got to do, and hit it again to go home. I feel like it's a toxic work situation that you have already left, or you are on the verge of leaving. Like, I feel like this is a bunch of toxic co-workers or toxic boss, toxic manipulator, like the job bully. Something forced you out of a work situation, or you are on the verge of hauling ass because you're not putting up with it no more. You could have found yourself like literally speaking up, because people don't realize you got to give respect to get respect. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way because I ain't gonna do it to you. But some people get in these positions and it goes straight to their head. They feel like they're above you just because they have the title as supervisor, manager, or HR. At the end of the day, it's only a title. I feel like you have boundaries against someone. A boss, supervisor, co-workers, associates, you have boundaries. And you standing firm on your respect. So with that, I'll leave the reading here. If it resonated with you, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.